Hello, hello.
There is a voice, it's the voice of all creation, and it speaks from the doorway that's none other than your heart. There is a voice, and the voice is loudly singing, saying, we are together, we're not meant to be apart. There's no division, it's just an illusion. May the whole world wake up and see with the same eyes. No separation by birth or by nation. May the whole world wake up and see with one voice, one heart. One voice, one heart. One voice and one heart. One voice and one heart. One voice and one heart. There's a light. There is a light. It's the light of all creation, and it speaks from the doorway that's none other than our hearts. There is a light, and the light is lightly shining, saying, we are together, we are not meant to be apart. There's no illusion or division, an illusion. May the whole world wake up and see with the same eyes. No separation by birth or by nation. May the whole world wake up with one voice and one heart. 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 One voice. One voice Welcome, everyone.
And it is indeed a welcome to Unity of Gainesville and to all of you that are online and all of you that are here. We are so grateful that we are here together in this magnificent day. Let me just count the ways. We're blessed to have Shana. I love her musicianship and I love her speaking, and she's going to do both today. We are also going to be honoring 6 new members. And we are obviously hosting a potluck since our newly rebuilt, re-drywalled, replumbed, repainted, refloored kitchen is done. Okay. And we are celebrating the love and the many hands that took the time to reset the kitchen, because it was being stored in 3 locations, boardroom, utility room, and then our supply room, and getting it together. So if you were part of that, would you, and you don't mind, and you help with that reset, could you just raise your hand? Yeah, come on, folks. Come on, get your hands there. We had about 6 people, so I just want to say it was amazing. And last but not least, and I don't know if she's here I don't see her right now, we also have hired a new office administrator, Alexandra James, who will be beginning on Tuesday. Many, many good things. So you know the drill. What's the first thing I'm going to do right now? Come on, folks. Please, check your phones, put it on airplane mode. Anything that beeps, anything that buzzes, would you please, out of consideration for others, simply silence them. Watches, too. Okay. I am Rupali Robinson, and I'm delighted to be here this morning as your service leader. And I wish to welcome, again, all of those that are just coming in and all of those whose presence make this service what it is. That includes our newcomers. We delight in welcoming those that are coming to us for the first time. So if you would be so kind and you're comfortable, will you please just keep your hand up in the air so that Reverend Ryan can bring you a rose, and also passing out the packets will be Ann Scruggs, who is our prayer chaplain today, who will also be available after service for you to pray with. So, any newcomers today? I got one up front. Sharadna's waving at me. I'm trying to figure out what she needs. Oh, she wants a rose. Never mind. I get it. Okay, there are some of us that really know what we want. Okay. All right, now, we at this time are going to be doing our mission, vision, and core values. It's okay, but if you're talking at the same time I am, I'm an educator. I have an automatic shut-off button. Did you notice that? Automatic. Didn't even think about it. It was something that, as both an educator in the classroom with high school kids and then as a college prof, I just learned that you don't talk over anything. You walk away, you go silent. You just wait for it to come, and when it is ready, it's time. So let's just now notice that hopefully behind me we have the vision, and we will say this together. Centered in divine love and wisdom, we joyfully create a world united in positive spirituality. Our mission, through prayer, meditation, education, and service, we put God's love into action. And then we have our core values. I am spirit-led. I am love. I am generosity. I am gratitude. I am inclusivity. And now I am going to say I have no idea where I'm going next, because we're changing this up today, but I just want to make sure. Hold on. We'll go to some music. Okay. Let's do the music, and then we give this back to Ryan.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? So this is our time for our evocation. And so we have an anchoring thought that binds this 3-month container. And it is simply, I awaken to divine possibilities. So I'm inviting you to take a cleansing breath. Let's take a breath. And so in this moment, we are allowing the sounds, the nature, the air conditioning, if you're lucky to get some of that air, whatever. We're allowing all of it. And in this moment, we surrender to the truth that simply is. The truth is, I awaken to divine possibilities. Let's say that together. I awaken to divine possibilities. Now, that was our warm-up. Let's say it like we mean it. Let's say it like we mean it. One more time, together. I awaken to divine possibilities. Yes, we do. So I invite you to take a cleansing breath when we sound the bowl. We sound the bowl the first time, affirming that there is only love. Uh-oh. That is a big, bold, radical statement. We affirm that all there is what we call God, love, source, substance, whatever name you want. We affirm that that is all there is. Repeat after me. There is only love. We sound the bowl a second time, affirming that if there is only love, because it is, then who are we? We are love. We are the arms, the hands, the feet, the manifestation, the expression, the music of love. Repeat after me. I am love. We sound the bowl a third and final time, affirming that if there is only love and we are the expression of love, then this morning we are reminded to take all of who we are into everything we experience. Repeat after me. I take all of who I am into everything I experience. So it is.
Please sing with me. I am love, I am light, I am spirit descended, I am peace, I am divine. May I walk in love tonight. I am love, I am light, I am spirit descended, I am peace, I am divine. May I walk in love tonight. And the second part goes, I am love. I am love. Everybody. I am love, only love. I am love, I am light, I am spirit
Thank you so much, Shana. It is a gift whenever Shana is here. Thank you so, so much. We appreciate you and love you. Okay, y'all, we got a special something that's happening today. So usually I will ask for birthdays and parties and stuff, but we're going to cut straight to the chase, okay? So in our evocation, we say there is only love, and we say we are the expression of love. So that means we can give some good love, y'all, and we can receive some good love. So I want you to rub your hands together like you're getting ready for a good meal. And extend your hands to those around you. Start saying, we are getting ready for a good meal. If you didn't know, y'all, we got a pot love coming, all right? So stay back for some food. So we know that a thought is a prayer. So what you are about to do, this blessing is a prayer. So repeat after me. We see you.
We see you.
We know you for who you truly are.
We know you for who you truly are.
God in expression.
God in expression.
We love you.
We love you.
We celebrate you.
We celebrate you.
And we wrap our arms around you
And we wrap our arms around you
on your sacred walk.
on your sacred walk.
All right, y'all, keep those hands up. Wave at somebody across the room. Hey, hey, what's up? It's good to see you. We're going to get coffee. I haven't forgotten, you know. And so if you do not know their name, guess what, y'all? We have a potluck coming in an hour. All right, so please stay back. If you didn't bring anything, don't worry. It's enough for everybody. And just meet somebody new. When we are intentional in our giving of love, we raise the vibration of not just this community, but the world. Yes, we do. So we light this candle as a symbol of our oneness, that when one of us is celebrating, all of us are celebrating. And when one of us are moving through a healing journey, all of us are moving through a healing journey. And so it is.
Okay. Announcements are called highlights now, and that's what we're going to do next. And I am knowing that this will be real lovely and short. So much good is coming our way, but please remember that what we want you to do is check the e-blast, check the website, check the bulletin boards, check the out front. There is a whole glass-covered box that has all of the announcements in it, and then down the hallways, you have everything. But here are your highlights chronologically. Yes, potluck, because the kitchen is done. So we want you to stay and enjoy food and good company. And even if you didn't bring anything, there's always more than enough. And please do enjoy the company here. And since it is now a done deal, we know the numbers. And the news is that that kitchen project came under $10,000, well under. It came in at, here we go, $7,817, which was $200 over the insurance adjuster's estimate. If you don't understand how good that is, that's like impossible to do. They bid low. And we did it, okay? Now, here's the other thing. We do have a standard deductible with Church Mutual for $5,000. However, they have also offered us some money. In other words, Church Mutual has given us money over that $5,000, and we have already raised some of that. So right now, the number that we are raising is about $3,900. Okay. Next, May 17th, you must put it on your calendar. We used to call it Town Hall, but now I'm going for the politically correct. We are having a community meeting May 17th. Please save the date, okay? And that is, if you don't understand that, that's the informal time when we come together to share ideas, to share our vision. And this time we will have one topic that must be discussed. We are a new entity. Unity is new. So please, to that end, take a look on the website and find that piece that is saying Unity Worldwide Ministries Renewal. And there are 2 links in there that explain what is new with Unity. And before you come to that community meeting, please have reviewed that. And then right now, I just want to say we have another treat today, other than the pot love and our beautiful Shana. We have at the end of service, when Gwen and Alex and the children join us, I want her to come up here. Dr. Sania Thomas will be reading an excerpt, okay, right here, from her book for children. You are the smartest person in the world. Yes. And she has a gathering table room outside for sponsorship. $20 will, if I got this right, not only support her book, but, and she wants to get 100 of those to Africa. And she's seeing this as that gesture of one moment in time. And I'm going to say it exactly as she said it, so I don't miss it. To touch the world, one book at a time. And then finally, this also contributes to a fellowship fund. U of G is creating a Florida scholarship fund. Payment is easy. You can do it any way you know how. I'm just so excited. And Jessica, now I need Jessalyn up here. And she's going to have a long walk, so I'll just say Jessalyn is now, full name Ross, is going to be our social media coordinator. Come on up, and now you get to say, not a lot, but please, go for it.
Okay, hey everybody. One thing you need to know about me is that before I found Unity, I had tried to find a church home for over a decade. And when I came to Unity right away, I knew like this is what I was looking for. So thank you guys. And that gratitude led to me wanting to serve the church in some way. And I looked around, and then Reverend Ryan gave some lectures about helping in church, and I'd been talking with Star, and so God was heavy on my heart. And when I looked around and was like, well, what can I do? I saw that our social media presence is lackluster. And in these days, that's important, right? It's a great opportunity for us to get the messages that this church is giving out there. I mean, this is such a special place. We all know that. And I want to amplify it. And I want to amplify Reverend Ryan's voice and the voices of all the people that come here and the voices of our membership here. So many people are having healing experiences we could be sharing. Like, this church is such a great place. And so my goal is to work on like curating that for us. And the cool thing, as Rupali just shared, is fundraising. This is a very easy way to raise money for our church because our YouTube is set to a fundraiser. And that means anytime someone watches a video or shares a video from our YouTube channel, you have just raised money for the church. Like, so it's just going to be a nice, easy way to do that. So I am going to be lovingly reminding everybody to share. Thank you so much.
And the very last piece I'm going to do before I'm giving it up totally is, as you know, I love Lao Tzu, and a Chinese philosopher who is honored as the founder of Taoism. And so, because this is the time of spiritual awakening, this quarter, as Ryan reminded us, that our anchoring thought is that we are awakening to our divine possibilities. So I chose these two short verses. Verse 33 on self-awareness. Those who know others are wise. Those who know themselves are enlightened. Those who overcome others are powerful. Those who overcome themselves are strong. And on letting go, verse 48. In the pursuit of knowledge every day, something is added. In the practice of the Tao, every day something is dropped.
Okay, y'all, this is a very, very special moment. So if you're new to Unity, this is something that might be like, what are they about to do? So if I can get everybody to stand, if you're able, and we're going to make a circle. Julie, can you turn this mic up for me? And if I could get Bernice, Manuel, Dr. Shanithia, Katie, and Lissa, if you're here, in the middle of the circle. And Bill, I'm sorry, I can't forget Bill. Bill's like, I gotta do this. Okay, y'all, I gotta say a couple words real quick. So, a membership is like a funny thing, okay? We have memberships to gyms that we don't go to, right? And then there's like memberships for everything. Like we have subscriptions for you name it. When we commit to saying, you know what? I'm going to be a member. That is a heart-centered decision. And so those in this group have contributed to Unity for, dare I say, collectively years. And when we say, I'm committing to this space, to these people, that is a sacred contract. And so what we're gonna do in this moment, we're gonna pray on and we're gonna love on our new members. And so membership is a powerful thing because it's a choice. Many of us in our families, we're like, can I choose a new family, right? I had to grow up with these people. There is something really powerful when we have a clear heart and a clear mind. And we say, these are the people. This is the space. This is what love looks like. These are my accountability partners. This is my home. When we say that, something special happens. And so our new members are holding a rose, which is a symbol that we often give to our visitors and we share often. Eckhart Tolle reminds us that a flower embodies all that God is. Because a flower in and of itself appears to have no utility. A flower doesn't climb ladders or produce anything. Its beauty, its presence is a reminder that God just is. And so these roses that you're holding, may they be a reminder that God just is. Without your effort, without anything you having to do or work at, that your love, that you are enough as you are. So we're going to do a little prayer. So if it's your practice, we're going to close our eyes. And I just want y'all to open your heart space and just send loving thoughts as I say this prayer. In this divine moment, we hold Bernice, Manuel, Bill, Katie, Sanithia, and we lift them to the light that they already express. And that as they commit to this community, as their spiritual home, we love on them and we welcome them just as they are. And that when we become a nuisance, when we are asking too much, when we're tapping on the shoulder and they're taking deep breaths, may they be reminded that they are love what they are experiencing is love itself. And in this divine moment, we affirm their wholeness, their perfection. We affirm all there is. And as they make a commitment to this community, we also commit to them. Everybody, I want you to rub your hands together and extend your hands to our new members. Repeat after me. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May all things work together. May your walk be happy. May your walk be peaceful. Welcome. All right, y'all, can we love on them?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I'm home in unity. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, 'cause I found a home in unity. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I've got a home in unity. Love you. I've got a home in unity. I've got a home in unity.
All right, y'all. We love you. And we hugging on our new members. We'll see Dr. Sanithi in a little bit. She's about to go do some fun stuff with the kids. So, Shana needs no introduction. All right? Shana needs no introduction, but I can't help myself. So, if you're new, if you're like been here a couple of times and like, what is Unity? What is it? So here at Unity, we affirm that there are many paths to the same destination. So in this room, we have a lot of spiritual walks, a lot of spiritual systems. We have, you name it, in this space embodied right now. And what binds us is that love is that force, no matter what our practice is. And so our mantra is Unity is a global, inclusive, spiritual community where all faith walks are welcome. And so what I appreciate about Shana is she embodies that, not just as a musician around this region, but also as an author and as a now Zen teacher. It's a lot of practice before you could become a teacher, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when Shana shares, it's almost like we're looking at a Ferrari. And so every once in a while, she'll give us a little taste, all right? So one day, I'm gonna ask Shana just to like floor it, because I know it's so much good stuff, all right? So thank you so much, Shana. We love you. We appreciate you.
Love you too. Wow. Oh, either one is fine. I think I'm going to own this Ferrari thing. From Shana Banana to a Ferrari 8. It's all one. Wow. Thank you. And I think it's time for all of us to become Ferraris, yes? What do you think? I think it's time for all of us to, come on, let's just floor it, feel it, somatically be it. In fact, I'd like to start off somatically. We did a little Qigong this morning, and it reminded me about how energy moves. And of course, that's not a Zen term. Just to clarify, yes, I'm an assistant Zen teacher for Sambo Zen International, and the local teacher for Florida Sambo Zen. And Zen and unity, one day I will do a talk about that. I'd love to, how the two are really, truly one. They're so synergistic. Slightly different language, which is good actually, because sometimes I need words that Zen doesn't traditionally use, and one of them is moving your energy, right? So, just feeling into this for a minute, let's all just feel ours for a moment. So just allow yourself to find a balanced spot on your chair, settling in, rooting in. So ideally, your both feet are flat on the ground if that's available to you. And Qigong and Taoism, and thank you for the beautiful quote Rupali gave us, the Taoist quote, this way of being. We have 5 hearts. We have this one, our heart center, Anahata. We have 2, 1 on each foot, and 2, 1 on each hand. So let's see if we can feel the heartbeat of the earth and the heavens, the entire firmament of our being. So just get quiet for a moment. See if you can feel that vibration, that pulsing of being truly alive here and now. With an inhale, gently lift the 2 hearts of your palms and let them meet. And maybe feel the energy between them, this chi ball. Amazing. It's always amazing. And of course, it's not a small or a large ball. It's everywhere all the time, so you can move it. So let's move it a little bit. How does your body want to move in this moment? Just tapping into turning that lens inward and feeling into your own, what we call in yoga, kriya, right? Your flow. It could look completely different. It could be very small and subtle, very big. Good. Maybe you're feeling the energy of others, exchanging and receiving in that reciprocity that is our beingness in relationship. Yeah, good. And now gently let those hands flow down. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale the arms up. And exhale them down. I know you don't have movement to your side, so maybe just rain down. Second breath. Third breath. And now embracing the container, letting the arms come out a little bit. Let the backs of the palms meet, come up the center line, just like that. And maybe you're going to hug your neighbor when you do this. Good morning. There you go. There's a hug. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And you know what? I was going to start talking, but I'm going to do a song first because my goal today, as Reverend Ryan does for us every day, is to help you feel good. And that is your natural state. Now, some people say, how can that be when there's so much, you know what, going on in the world. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, this song gives a clue. I've done this one before, and it's probably my favorite song because it's so zen and so unity. So even if you're feeling down, you know, they created the blues for a reason, right? To make you feel better, remind you of your true nature, and it's all around you, especially in nature. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Reeds drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good, yeah. How you guys feeling? You feeling okay? Just okay? You know, that's okay, actually. We can allow that too. Ooh, yes. Hey. Well, fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossoms in the trees, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for you and me too. All of us. How you feeling now? All right. Hey, how you feeling now? I like that. Ooh, yeah. Well, dragonfly out in the sun, you know how I feel. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I feel. Sleep in peace till the day is done. That's what I made. Oh, that's what I made. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. All right, we're gonna try it again. How you feeling? Come on now. Feeling good. Yeah, one more verse. Let's make it happen, you guys. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Sail up a pine, you know how I feel. Freedom, freedom is mine, you know how I feel. Yes, I do, you do too, yeah. Woo! And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Last time, make it count. How you feeling? Ow! Ooh, yeah. How you feeling? Ooh, yeah, yeah. Come on, whoa. I'm feeling so good. And the fires burn and the people yearn, but I know what I mean when I say that we want everybody to feel so good. Yeah. Thank you. Beautiful. Ow! Thank you. Oh, thank you. That is the name of the game, you know. It's not spiritual bypassing, is it? No, it's who we really are. And that's with exactly the way things are. And I'm going off script a little bit, but I had to say, when you were passing out the flowers and you said it's all right here, you know, all of existence in this one flower. All right, Get this. How many people were in a part of Gainesville where it rained this morning? Yeah, I know. It did. It rained in certain areas for 10 or 15 minutes, right? Heavy, hard, like, oh, amen. And the feet, right. It was just, I know, yeah. So we're going to talk about the fact that we need it and how badly we need it. And here's the deal, though. There's, in the Huayan Zen tradition, so I'm in Sanbo Zen, there's a whole history of different kinds of Zen, but it's really just one Zen. And as I'm going to talk about in this talk, it's one love. Oh, we should do that song. But anyway, okay. Anyway, the Flower Garland Sutra is it's probably, there are many, many sutras. And the sutras, for those who maybe aren't as familiar, are the scriptures or the, this liturgy of massive amounts of writings about what Buddha taught, Shakyamuni Buddha, which is kind of hilarious because what these words are used for is to point to something that words actually can't describe. You know, this state of one fundamental reality is so beyond words and letters, as they say. But we use so many all the time. We have to. We have to use them because that's what we have. We have our more dualistic language, but we can skillfully use it. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. But anyway, the Flower Garland Sutra opens with this Dharma rain. It's called Dharma rain. And you imagine all that rain that came down for those of us who were lucky enough to be underneath it, or for those who weren't, we can really imagine it. Made of jewels. That's how the Flower Garland Sutra starts. That the Dharma rain is always falling. And it's made of the most precious jewels. So can you imagine, like, infinite billions of precious jewels falling all around us all the time? And I was just lucky enough to hear a talk from at my home Zen center. I heard the recording just the other day. And he said, Ben Connolly Roshi, a Soto Zen teacher, he said something very cathartic. He said, okay, now imagine all of those Dharma jewels, and each one represents, what is good and true, this one fundamental reality, which is love. That's right. Now imagine how many people there are on this planet. And isn't it like 8.7 billion or something really big now? Like, isn't that right? I think so. Which kind of blows my mind because I remember I think it was Mickey Singer years and years ago said there are 7.7 billion people on the planet, and then he just quoted 8.7 billion people, some 15 years later. So that's a lot. Imagine each one is that jewel, one of those jewels, which probably supersedes the number of raindrops there are. That's a lot of jewels. Imagine if everybody, like when you said Ferrari, I'm like, yes, I'm going to be a Ferrari. Yes, why not? Why don't we all be? How about better than that? A diamond, a ruby. That way you don't have to worry about the carbon footprint. So, an emerald, an amethyst, a black tourmaline, a carnelian. Why not? Let's own it. Actually, you don't have to own it. Because you are it. Nothing to own. We just have to come home. We just do this beautiful work of the spiritual seeker, to just come home. Okay, so I will now look at my talk. I just appreciate it because what happens here is so organic, and it's just, a response to this great love in this room and this family of Unity Gainesville. So I do want to talk about, because of the rain, this drought that we're having. I think it's impossible not to recognize it. And this is springtime. And springtime is supposed to feel, really new, and it does. It's beautiful outside, of course. But it's also unusually dry. It's not quite as fresh as we might hope. We all want and we all need rain, not just here, but all over Florida, Georgia, out west, in Africa. There are lots of places that are feeling this right now. So let's actually just take a moment. We don't talk about manifesting in Zen necessarily. However, I think that the power, like prayer, right? Like meditation, the power of just simply when you know what is good and true and would help relieve suffering, by all means, let's make that happen as best as we can right here. So let's just take a quiet moment and just imagine the clouds building over all of these drought areas, fire-stricken areas. And imagine the rain just pouring down, quenching the earth, feeding the plants and the animals, just for a few moments. Take a deep breath and draw this intention into our hearts. And as you let it out, let that Dharma rain spread far and wide. And now I'm going to say something that might sound a little, Zen is kind of known for its paradoxes. So just let these words wash over you like rain too. I'm going to say, who you really are, this love, how can it better be expressed than the wishing of the rain? The earnestness, please help this planet. That's love too. That's compassion, right? So when we say, let the rain just wash everything, that includes you. That includes any idea of a separate self. It's all that separation, after all, that's been getting us into so much trouble for millennia. I don't have time to go into, I know we have to land the ship at noon. I remember that. So, not so much? Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. I don't want to but because I'm going to get a little more esoteric for just a second. So yeah, that's kind of you can imagine all this so far, right? This yearning to ease suffering, right? Letting the rain wash everything away, including your separation, because, this one love, by its very nature, makes us want to help this planet. So it's another thing, though, to say, how about let the drought dry you up? I don't know about that one. Or let the fires burn you away. What we're saying here is not anything like what it sounds. There's another famous saying, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him or her. That's not actually what we're saying, because remember, we're not speaking in dualistic sense. We're talking about letting this I, me, my body, and of course it's part of it. It's not saying that who you are as you are isn't absolutely spectacular. Remember, each of us is a jewel. And if we can't really see that this jewel and that jewel and that jewel and that jewel and that jewel and each and every one is a reflection of the other, then we've sort of missed the boat. There's a beautiful, it comes from the yoga tradition, but it carried over into Buddhism, a beautiful metaphor for this. It's called Indra's net. Has anybody ever heard of Indra's net? Yeah, I imagine you have Rupali, yes. Yeah. Imagine it uses pearls instead of jewels. Same idea. Each one a perfect shining sphere, each one perfectly reflecting the other. It's a net that's made of all of these pearls, with the gossamer in between, and it goes for ever and ever and ever. So when it says, let the rain wash you away, let the drought dry you up, let the fires burn you, all that means is, remember, you're not the only pearl or jewel in this palace. That's it. That's all we're saying here. And we can even, if we want to put some more dualistic words that can also serve us, we might say something like, let's see, how about let the drought evaporate your separate sense of self? That's helpful, I think, pointing words. Or let the fires burn the sense of separation that we feel when we're not aligned with the universe. I like to think about Phoenix rising too, finding a personal power that helps others see theirs, because think about it, the brighter you shine, how's that? If everything's reflecting off of everything else, what does that do? If you're shining brighter, what's everybody? Absolutely, everybody else shines brighter too. This is not a self-centered venture. It's very, very important, and it's just so needed. Yeah, so let's see. I put, let the springtime songbirds ever ready to herald the dawn on this new day, like our song just sang. Let them sing you. Just as you're shining, let everything shine you. This reciprocity. This is duality and oneness in as not two things, right? Do you see that? In Zen we have form and emptiness are not different things. By emptiness we mean empty of a separate self, right? I mean, there is no separate self. I wouldn't be existing. You wouldn't be existing if not for everything else. This beautiful interbeing. So as we feel and sense and live into even the difficulties, the fires, droughts, hard days, easy days, health challenges, which by the way, special shout out, and I know there are others, but Brock, healing, amazing, so grateful to see you on the other side of this. And today Monica's recovering from a surgery, and I think she's doing really well and surrounded by family and love. So just to name that. In all of these cases, we're invited, Zen, unity, us as spiritual seekers, invites us to drop our small separate selves so that we can know this moment, just as it is, warts and all, as our real self. And just as Reverend Ryan reminds us, it's all love. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so going on here, I'd like to share a story. I forgot to tell you, I titled this, I gave it two titles. I couldn't decide. One was, if you don't know anything, then everything is new. And the second one I said was, everything is new all the time. Yeah, so I like to think of that, everything. What does that mean? What's that? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess we are out of time. So that's okay. That's fine, because that'll give me more to talk about when I'm back here to talk next time. Yeah. How can there be so much to talk about when words, fail?
Sorry, Shana. We have a busy day, and are the kids there?
That's awesome.
Okay, let's come on in.
Okay.
Y'all, we are improvising in love. Can we say that?
Absolutely. No, this is great.
Thank you, Shana.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
You ready, kids? Let's all sing, everybody. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. it shine.
All right, y'all, we are in the flow. We are in the flow. Thank you so much, Weed, for letting me know. So, as Rupali mentioned at the top of service, Sanithia is going to, what country is it again? Cape Town, South Africa, and you're thinking about going to Morocco, right? Yes. And Morocco. No. What was the other country? Cameroon, yes. So Sanithia is a professor at UF and takes a number of students every year to Africa to build technology infrastructure. And so a part of her practice is also as a published author. And so this book is inspired by your mom. Yeah. And so Sanithia already has a pathway where she sponsors a young person to college. And, you know, as the universe would have it, we're going to have our own student that we sponsor as Unity of Gainesville, helping them through college. And so, in addition to that, in the immediate future, Sanithia is going to be headed when? This is your last Sunday, right? Got it. So May 17th is your last Sunday. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. So we wanted to catch Sanithia right before she left. And the idea that came forward was, let's read this not just to the kids, but to us. So Sanithia is going to read the last passage in her book, and we're going to share this work together. All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. So just so you know, the title of the book is called You Are the Smartest Person in the World. And Ryan alluded to the backstory. My mother used to tell me this every single day when she got news from my first grade teacher that I had a learning disability. And at the time, my mother didn't have the means to send me to have the proper, I guess, instruction or guidance. And so she would just hold me and pray over me and tell me every day, you're the smartest girl in the world. Every single day, even until I was going for my PhD, and I would call her, and I was like, oh, Mom, I don't feel like writing today. She's like, you are the smartest girl in the world. And my mom passed away 8 months before I graduated with my PhD. And so I wrote this book in her honor, and I want to spread the message that she told me to every child, every person that I can, that you're the smartest person in the world. And I mean, literally, yes, because it's your world. You are the smartest person in the world. So it's based on the red cardinal, right? And I had a chance to partner with Miss Gwen with the children today. So I taught them about the red cardinal. So does Isabel want to tell me what the red cardinal means?
So about gifts and messages.
You good, you're doing great.
From our loved ones.
Thank you. Let's give her a hand. So the red cardinal means that it's bringing you gifts, hope, love. It's a message from a loved one that passed on. And so I thought it was appropriate to make this the central of the book. So every time you see a red cardinal, it reminds you that you have gifts inside of you, you have hope and messages from a loved one. So the whole book is about the cardinal telling the youth, the students, how many gifts they have, how to dream, how to soar, how to look at things, how to ask questions, how to be curious about things. And so the last 2 pages I'll read, and then we'll have them interact. So it has beautiful illustrations as well. So the cardinal is flying away. So the story about the cardinal is over. So then I say, so step forward with courage and make your own way, with questions to ask and new dreams each day. You're the spark that can change what we see. You're the smartest person in the world. So Isabel, Charlie, Felix, fly free. Okay, and so here's the interaction part. On the count of 3, say your name. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do you know that you are very smart? Here we go. Let me hear you shout. Yes! Loud within your heart. What dreams will you chase today? What paths will you explore? Discover your brilliance and watch your life soar. Believe in yourself. So Isabel, Charlie, Felix, let's get them involved. So on this page, there's a place where you say your name, because this is not just for children. It's from 0 to 99 to 110 and 120, right? So you say your name, and then when I say shout yes, you'll shout yes, okay? So on a count of 3, say your name. 1, 2, 3.
Shana.
Do you know that you are very smart? Let me hear you shout, yes! Loud within your heart. What dreams will you chase today? What paths will you explore? Discover your brilliance and watch your life soar. So the last piece, I partner with Shine Literacy in Cape Town, South Africa, and I spoke with the directors earlier this week, and they are super excited. I told them I'm hoping to get 100 books that I can bring to read to the kids over there. Last year, I took 35, and it was an amazing experience, and so I want to go bigger and better, and that's why we're going to do the scholarship fund. So I ask your support. $20 will support the book and support the scholarship fund. So thank you. Thank you, Reverend Ryan, for letting me do this.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanithia. So we're going to wrap this up, yes, together. So there was a little, we're flowing in the spirit. So if it's your practice, we're going to close our outer eye. And kiddos, welcome. This is how we do it. And we're going to just take a deep breath. We heard a lot, and we experienced a lot, and we felt a lot. And there is more to come. In this moment, we want to give a special blessing to Monica, who is moving through her healing journey. And there are those of us in our community right now who are moving through their soul's path. And for some of us, it's our body temple is moving through a healing journey. Some of us is financial. Some of us are dealing with estrangement from loved ones. Some of us are peeved by the world around us, but today we are reminded that it's all here. That love, that God, that substance, that source, it is here. It was here before we arrived in these little bodies. And then those little bodies became big bodies with mortgages. And those big bodies had kids and loved ones. And those big bodies got small again. And that beyond this physical form, that love is going to continue. And we are experiencing that love in this moment. And so we send that love to Monica as she is on her healing path. And so in this moment, just as we imagine the clouds bursting with water, we imagine Monica giggling, feeling oh so good. And Bonnie is giggling and is walking free. And Christina is skipping, saying, I don't remember being in pain. And all of us in this community may we be reminded that everything we need is right here, right within, surrounded, enveloping, and with us always. Because God is all there is. So we're going to take a few moments and just breathe, remembering that we are the smartest person, and smartness is all there is. We allow the fire to burn the sense of separateness. We allow the drought to evaporate our sense of separation, knowing that there is only love. We're going to take another breath. I want y'all to do me a favor, look around the room. This is what love looks like. This is what love feels like. This is how love flows. And we're going to eat some love. Because love made those little meals, those meatballs, love made those things. So we're going to eat some love. Before we do that, we're going to bless our offering. So I am asking if you could take whatever it is you have to give, we're going to bless it, trusting and knowing that that seed will produce fruit. And y'all, we are experiencing that fruit. We got a brand new kitchen. Thank you so much, everybody who worked. We got a deck that is about to be christened by some new food. This is our very first potluck on this deck. Our feet are resting on carpet that's barely a year and a half old. And this is all possible because of your donations. And so a special thank you to whatever you are able to offer. And so I want you to place that gift and put it over your heart and repeat after me. Divine love.
Divine love
Expressed in me and through me.
expressed in me and through me.
Blesses all that I have.
Blesses all that I have,
All that I give.
all that I give,
And all that I receive.
and all that I receive.
And so it is.
And so it is. Instant karma's gonna get you, gonna knock you right on the head. You better get yourself together, baby. That's what I said. What in the world are you thinking of? Laughing in the face of love. What in the world are you trying to do? Wish up to you, yeah, you. Instant karma's gonna get you, gonna look you right in the face. Let's get all together, darling. We're the human race. How in the world are you gonna see? Laughing at fools like me. What on earth do you think you are? A superstar? Well, right, you are, 'cause we all shine on like the moon and the stars and the sun. Said we all shine on. Everyone, come on. Instant karma's gonna get you, gonna knock you right off your feet. Better recognize your brothers and sisters, everyone you meet. Why in the world are we here? Surely not to live in pain and fear. Why on earth are you there when you're everywhere? Come and get your everybody. All shine on like the moon and the stars and the sun. Yeah, we all shine on. Everyone, come on. Last time said we all shine on like the moon and the stars and the sun. said we all shine on. Everyone come on.
All right. Thank you so much, Shana. Quick plug, as y'all know, Shana was finishing mid-sentence, so that means the next time she speaks, you got to be right here. And I got to look at the calendar because it's in a couple of months, so we want to thank you so much, Shana. Thank you so much for all you bring to us. So we're going to bless our kiddos, and we're going to also bless our new members. So if I can get y'all up over here, come on. Y'all not done. Come on, Bill, wherever you at. So if you could stand if you're able, and we're going to rub our hands together. We're going to bless our kiddos near and far, and we're going to bless our new members. So it's a lot of names, y'all, so y'all hang in there. All right, I want you to extend your hands to those who are in front of us and know that a thought is a prayer. So a thought of love is a prayer for love. And so these words is a sacred blessing. So repeat after me. Children, Bill, Katie, Sanithia, Bernice, Manuel, Miss Gwen, Shana. You are perfect just the way you are. The divine. Magnificent. Out picturing of source. Here's the big thing, y'all. Get ready. Everything you desire is yours.
Everything you desire is yours.
Because you and God are one.
Because you and God are one. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. Mwah.
All right, y'all. You are official now. All right, y'all. Let's circle up. We love our new members. And if you're thinking about membership, they're the best people to talk to right now. What was that? What did y'all do?
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. And the presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, because we are divine. And all is well. All right, y'all, one last thing. If we could look at the camera in the back of the room, we have loved ones who are moving through a healing journey. We love you, we celebrate you, and we can't wait to wrap our arms around you. All right, everybody, enjoy the food. Have a good week. And please see Sanithia about the donations for the books.